Wake up yourself, son of the king. Yes, I give thanks. All right, siege is over. One. Uh, Memory verse is found in 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 18. Sorry, 16. 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 16. And he answered, Fear not, for, for they that be with us is more than they that be with them. Motivational quote. Good things always come after God intervenes in a situation. Prophetic word. God shall scatter every stronghold of captivity assigned against you in the name of Yahshua, the Son of the living God. Today we are reflecting on siege is over. It is a very serious topic that I would want you to pay rapt attention to. It is a thing that makes the enemy to rejoice. However, when we talk of a siege is over, it is the story of encouragement, triumph, positive testimonies, and celebration. Dearly beloved, hope, deliverance, and victory are the life of a siege. When God steps in, I show God's presence, power, and fulfillment. In the fire scripture for today, Elisha was telling the king of Israel, my bride, greetings to you, Miss Sorry. Go. Okay, you're sorry to go. All right, no problem. Thank you for passing through, and you're welcome to pass through anytime. All right, I'm reaching now. Elisha. In the first scripture for today, Elisha was telling the king of Israel where the people of Syria had set up a trap to catch him, and he told him to avoid those places. As a result of this, the king of Israel always escaped the Syrian traps, and the king of Syria thought that he had a spy in his palace who was revealing his secrets. So he sent a host to go and arrest Elisha. Oh my. 2 Kings chapter 6, 13 to 14 says, And he said, Go and spy where he is, that I may send and fetch him And it was told him, saying, Behold, he is in Jordan, therefore send there 30 horses. Anyway, continue reading, yeah, because you look like you have a problem with me reading God's word. Take for yourself, yeah. Because when I promote any of them stupidness that we are right on my screen, take for yourself. You have a problem, Go somewhere else with that. 'Cause I don't know what you talk about LGB and all type of fuckery. What you making me swearing and talk swearing? Anyway, continue my reading. Send 30 horses. Where did I stop? Alright. I don't want to pause it. I don't want to go too far. Yes. Send 30 horses and chariots and go a great host, and then came by night, compassed the city about. Beloved, I pray for you. Today, every siege of darkness, every host of wickedness assigned against you shall be arrested and destroyed in the name of Yahshua. Beloved, by the time the host of the king of Syria came, God had already sent his own host of horses and chariots of fire surrounding Elisha because of this thing that the Lord did. Elisha was able to arrest his harassers. May the siege surrounding you and your family be scattered in the name of Yahshua. The siege of Elisha and his servant came to an end that very day. He endured, ended up arresting his enemies and took them to the place of the king of Israel, who fed them and sent them back to where they came from. Since that day, Syrians never troubled the children of Israel again because the siege ended forthwith. Greetings to you. Okay. Hope you are doing well in your neck of the woods. Alright, don't pass yourself. Make sure mark it so that don't read this 2 times. Alright, supermarket. Yeah, man. I'm doing I'm doing well enough. Thanks be to God. Just have some trolls a hound me. But I'm a day I try to do a fine thing, encouraging people to read God's word. Anything. Okay. This article in the newspaper says the headline, I am sorry. Ascot Primary, Ascot Primary's principal apologized for any harm to students following graduation. Okay, like something happened at a graduation at Ascot Primary. Principal of Ascot Primary in Portmore, Mark Johnson, has apologized for last week's segregation of the school's graduating class on the basis of students' performance in the 2026 primary exit profile PEP. Where any of my students have been wounded or scarred, I am woefully sorry and wholeheartedly apologize for this unintended outcome. A Ministry of Education release issued on Sunday quote to the school principal as saying, in the release, the ministry condemned what it describes as the inappropriate approach taken by the school's administration while reaffirming its commitment to positive discipline. The ill-advised separation of students has also drawn stern rebuke for several other quarters, among them former Director of Public Prosecution Paula Llewellyn, and If We the Children Foundation. According to an article carried by the Jamaica Observer on Saturday, some grade 6 students were barred from dotting caps and gowns because they did not meet the required academic qualification based on their PEP scores. It was further reported that their classmates who reportedly attained higher PEP results participated in full regala. Parents also alleged that the affected students were made to march behind their gown led peers and were seated at the back of the graduating class. Oh, so they really did a separation of those who got a high score to those who may not have gotten any score. Wow. In a swift response, Sunday, the Education Ministry said Acting Chief Education Officer Terian Thomas Gale had engaged the school's principal, who provided an explanation for the unfortunate turn of events. According to the ministry, Jackson maintained that the exclusion of students from wearing graduation gowns on the basis of academic performance was not intended to cause public humiliation. The principal also indicated that the decision was taken on the basis of an agreed position following a meeting with the parents especially for those who did not meet the criteria to participate in the graduation exercise. According to the ministry, in hindsight, Jackson, who was awarded the, the Prime Minister Medal of Appreciation in 2023-2024 for his service to education, now regrets the move that has earned wide criticism. Still delivering the keynote address at a graduation ceremony in St. Mary on Saturday, former Chief Prosecutor Llewellyn described the situation as disheartening, stressing that she is keeping an open mind in the absence of all the facts. She said it appears those in authority at Ascot Primary were breaching the particular duty and responsibility they have as a teacher, which is to ensure, as an educator, that you foster intellectual and some personal well being of students, helping them to learn and apply critical thinking. I really will be waiting to hear what the principal says. It reminds me of George Orwell's Animal Farm, where you had this revelation by these animals, Llewellyn said. Hmm. Weighing in on the issue in a press release on Sunday, We the Children Foundation was more forthright. The treatment of these students is unacceptable and fundamentally inconsistent with the principle of dignity, equality, inclusion, and the best interests of the child. It said, it said. It also points to the possibility that students' rights may have been breached and advise parents and guardians of these affected to immediately report the matter. They are encouraged to file complaints with the Ministry of Education, the Child Protection and Family Service, and any other appropriate oversight body. Families should also seek independent legal advice or contact the Legal Aid Council to determine their eligibility for legal representation. Wow. I, as a parent, I don't think it was good. My daughter used to go to that school, and the principal, he put out 100% to try to get everyone to cooperate. Parents, with their children or child to work with the school for a good result from the child or children. Yeah, man, my daughter used to go there a couple years ago. She's now in her 20s. I used to go there. I used to be a regular at the parent teachers meeting, I used to be at um, devotion because I drop her off at school when she used to go to Ascot, and I used to pick her up from school. Yeah, man, I was dedicated father to my child when she was going to Ascot Primary. Every parent teaches me till I get an award and certificate being the best parent. Yeah, man, I always did it. When my ex-wife couldn't make it, I there. Okay, that was the end of the article. Yeah, I don't know why the principal probably felt a way as the students who didn't meet the criteria to not to be given a gown. Give them the gown, them make them parents pay for the gown, just like regular kids them who got their score for the school of their choice. Whatever score the kids them did get, whether high or low, make them feel like say yes, they might leave, you know, going into high school or secondary school. Don't deny them. But he made a mistake. Whether, as according to the article, he said that certain parents never make them children participate in other thing. So since they never participate, whether in a preparation for the graduation, something to look into. Yes, lawyers say cops beat her, awaiting IP, IPRO report in incident. Before March 2026, an attorney who practiced at the parish court at the parish courts at the parish Supreme Court of Appeal was leery of stories about misconduct by members of the security forces. But she says all that has changed since an encounter with a cop who advances she rejected saw her beaten and tossed outside a government office. I used to be skeptical when clients shared these stories, but I have experienced it for myself. The lawyer, who asked not to be identified by name, told the Jamaica Observer in a recent interview. Wow, that's what it's about now. Person who have authoritative power, you reject them, you, you're not thinking of any romantic interest from that person, and this is the feedback. Anyway, here she says she said she was at the police records office in Maypen, Clarendon on March 12 this year to conduct business when the unexpected occurred. She said that in the course of finalizing the documentation needed for processing, she met a man who asked for her number, saying he wanted to get to know her. She said she respectfully declined. She she said she said next saw him at the door of the area in which she was waiting to hand in her documents. He called me. I told him that I was there to do a police record. He didn't introduce himself. I didn't know his name, the lawyer recounted. She said the man then began to find faults with her application, saying the photo was incorrect, then saying she did not have the correct receipt, and insisted that if the change was not made, her application would not be processed that day. He was not in any uniform. He was in plain clothes. He didn't even have on a badge. I just treated him as I would treat anyone because I thought more or less that he worked there. I showed him my receipt and I even showed him the one on my phone that was generated after I did the application, she recalled. She said things escalated when she again insisted that she had the correct receipt and had done everything she was told to do. Therefore, her application would be processed that day. He pushed me in the wall and hit my head. Sorry, he pushed me in the wall and I hit my head. He placed my hands behind my back in an arresting position and said that he's going to arrest me for disobeying a police officer's command. The attorney told the observer, wow, hey, me and my sister. Mina says, hello everyone, like and done. Hello, Jeremy brother. And she put up art emojis. Nice live stream. Thank you so much. Wow, this lawyer recounting an incident that took place in March. Our police officer in plain clothes asked her for a number and she refused. And she was processing some documents at the police records office in Maypen, Clarendon. Anyway, she said when the cop re- released her to, if it appears, fetch his handcuff in an effort to maintain peace. She went to a nearby internet cafe, print another copy of the same document, and returned with it. He was already back at the door. He said, let me see the receipt. I showed him the receipt and he said, you have to come back another day. She told she told the observer. I asked him who is in charge and he said he is the one who runs things. So I am assuming he, he is this supervisor or the head person. So I gave him the receipt again. He crushed the receipt and threw it at my feet and said, I have to come back another day. He opened the door and was talking up, taking up my bag to throw outside. She said, wow. Taking up her bag to throw it outside. My. And he says a police officer too, just because the lawyer didn't give him my phone number. I forced myself to in through the space that was left, went in and I sat down and I held on to my bag because he was going to throw my bag outside. He pulled me to my feet, forced my forced my phone from my hands, and he literally threw me outside, and then he started to beat me, she said. Wow. According to the lawyer, her glued down lace front wig was torn off her head, and less than three of her 10 pressed on nails remained on her fingers after the scuffle. I went back inside to take up my bag because this time I was going to head home and call it a day. He said he called her the name of the female dog. He said, BC, you are not going anywhere. You are under arrest. He basically forced me again into the arresting position, saying that he's going to charge me for assaulting a police officer, disobeying a police officer, command, and public mischief, the attorney recalled. She said all this unfolded in the presence of other individuals using the service. Her client who had accompanied her to the records office and was also recorded on the premises closed circuit television system. The woman who said she was too shocked to defend her said others came to her rescue. My client was pulling him off me and saying, "Just let her go." And then two persons from inside the police records office came and held on to him. While they were holding on to him, he was saying, arrest her, arrest the girl." And and they held onto him and pulled him inside, she stated. He was being disrespectful. He abused me, not just physically, but verbally. At one point, I responded in kind. I was so taken aback. I couldn't believe that this was really happening. This was such a traumatic experience. I was unable to go to work for 2 days. Even now, I have to be going to the doctor, said the lawyer, who added that she now wears a, a brace because of pain in her lower back. The diminutive woman told the Observer that the cop, after learning that she was an attorney, reported her to the General Legal Counsel for the following day, alleging that she attacked him first. I can't even join the police force based on my weight and my height. I would have to write to the police commissioner to get a waiver. He beat me up, and then he went there and said I pushed him in the door and hit his back and damaged his spinal area. This man is medium build. Even if I pushed him, he would not move. He is plump, and I am being kind in saying that I weigh 120 pounds. I am shorter than him, she argued. She said she has chosen to share her story as a way to give a voice to other individuals who have suffered in similar ways. She believes the only reason she was not jailed that day is because she is a lawyer. She said she is awaiting the result of a probe into the incident that was carried out by the Inspectorate and Professional Standards Oversight Bureau, the internal watchdog and anti-corruption branch of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. She provided documentation to verify that she has filed a report with IP, IPO. I do have plans to take the matter to court. I was waiting to see where the independent professional standard oversight would go from there, but my lawyer is just waiting to see if they will make a decision soon or if we need to proceed without them making a decision. I want to be as reasonable as possible, so I am giving them the chance to decide, she said. For her, the experience is one she can never forget. I have not touched, I did not touch that officer. I didn't even get the opportunity. I was not even a fight. It was not even a fight. It was a beat up. I did not hit him once, and he must be adding insult to injury because he said I pushed him and damaged his spine. He beat me so badly, I was in disbelief. They have to do better. They really have to do better because you cannot use your power and do these things to people, she argued. Wow. End of article. I always say to know, I remember this journalist, Wilmot Perkins. He said, he quoted it, he said, absolute power corrupts and a draw. Absolute power corrupts. And whether governmental ministers in the Caribbean and elsewhere, absolute power corrupts and they do things and is the regular people face the judgment ball. Yeah, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, there's so much. 5, 6, 7 bucks. Go, man. There was a feast going on out there, man. Mangoes. I carry them home because put them in the freezer so I can make mango juice. You never hear something like this, people. I ride my scooter yesterday coming home from work. Reach around a tambourine come library. It looked like there was some running, I don't know for what purpose, but the soldier then block off the road. Anyway, one of them politely asked me where am I going. I tell him going down South Camp Road. He said, you can proceed, but watch your road. I said, okay, thank you. Remember, you know, them bar off the side of me. You want to go on in Jamaica when you're going down, we'll ride. you're going down on your left. We drive up on our right and go, if you're going, go down on the left. So the left side of the road block off with barricade. So I go through a section where I take my time. I didn't even switch on the bike, but just I cruise it because you balance yourself when you cruise and you take your time. I go down because Jamaica's a hilly place. So me I cruise go down. People hear me. Me I cruise. So I'm reaching at the end of the road where the Jamaican Defence Force base is, up our camp. And that's what stopped me. Asked me where am I going. I told him, so I go down South Camp Road. He told me you can't, in my way of mind still, what he said to me, you can't go this direction because XYZ. So I said, all right, I'll take it. I'll go Era Circle. People, he said, I touch around a Era Circle, I ride, reach right to Water Commission. I hear my bike go, me, the wheel run over something. I mean, like a click-ling-ling sound, and then you hear. So I stop. And me lift up the bike and I kind of run the wheel. And I feel the ear, I say, brakes cover, I get a puncture. So anyway, jump back on the back and go down the road past Water Commission, turn where past Woolmer's girls, go where Woolmer's boys school is, approaching Hero Circle. The bike still a lose ears. So I'm reached to the front part of the Hero Circle there now. It lose ear so much that can't ride. Start push it. Um, it full metal. May I say it get more heavier, hard to push. Get that. Talk to a taxi man. Support me, Jeremy, brother. Okay, I hear what you're saying. Ah, so taxi man carry me to a tire shop. Same taxi man asked me if I have to can pull off my tire. I tell him no. Go by him residence where him live. Take out him tool pan, let me to tool and pull off to all in key, pull off the back wheel. But before I reach there, so him said to me, you know, me I walk my tool pan. Him came and got it the tire shop. Patch the tire man said to him, buy something for him. So fix the tire. I think I have something for pertaining to my tire. He asks the taxi man, never ask me, he asked the taxi man. Anyway, taxi man check couple places, nah get you. Yeah man, I respect the taxi man this time, I tell you the truth, people. He really helped me out. Cause if you never carry him tool pan, certain parts or certain things on the bike couldn't pull off. So he said to me, I need to get some tool for myself. So me I think about it for sure. Think about it. You can't have no type of with a bicycle, bike or car and you don't have your own tools. Cause you don't want to borrow from people. So there's no bike. Yeah, the sad part about the story, yeah. The same time I patch right from out to the tire shop on Winard Road. The distance was the distance far than or probably no. The distance far from where I carried the the tire too. Cause me go one by a tire shop place. Two of them, one day over the gas station, one day panting there. Forgot the name of the road there. Close downtown. And you know, say the two place, one open at night and one did open on Sunday. Come there for hours. Other people who are past now one call to me and say, bike rider, the man did open on Sunday. I said, blow us back. Anyway, people come right come open my yard. Not too far from my yard. The same time I patching up like I get another puncher. I said, box cover. So in a short space of time, the tire burst or two time. A bridging bring out him compressor and pump up my tire and say, yo, run it down my yard, man, because XYZ. So it was still. Now I say why them not too want to fix fat wheel, because fat wheel them more technical to deal with than a regular bike. Or they make the mechanism into the bike wheel itself. So if you don't have proper tools, you go with cook. Yes. So there. I want to get brighten up. Try to get up the mango and come on and then the money fell off. Been falling off the tree. The mango, stringy mango. I want all of them. I carry them home. They make go make juice. See newspaper, yeah. I just want to take it up. So I have some over here, sir. I hope I have my grocery bag to take up the mango, yeah. That's what I'm sure them, yeah. Newspaper juice. Dash over. Put your best. Can't want no more. Take up them, can't take up and carry them here. It's more about them one they look like them drop from early Sunday. But they may more fresher. is this mango? Yes, it is mango. What is this, Jeremy brother? So many fruits. Do you eat all alone, Jeremy brother? You know, we don't really eat them mango there. I take it and make juice. Throw it in my juice extractor. Skin. Cut them off of the skin. Sorry, off of the seed and throw it in my juice extractor. Oh, yeah. Extract it. Try to get some other type of fruits. Some fruit juice may I make. I like natural juice. I too like the processed juice them. Natural juice may gonna make me now. Natural juice. Doo-doo-dum, doo-doo-dum. Doo-doo-dum, doo-doo-dum. Doo-doo-dum, doo-doo-dum. Okay, about 1, 2 outside. Okay. One more across the road. I'll go for that. I can see. Yeah. It's a good amount. Last week they never did ripe up so far, but them a ripe up for us. This is more than a dozen. 2, 4, 6. I'm more than a dozen that. But no one there. People are there, them not the most. Early time now, me and my sister. Right now it's just 5:56 in Kingston, Jamaica. People at them house. There's a house here being sold. I don't know much one them want it, but appears as a upper class community. People are in their homes. Then people you know come out of them bed early. Always have all. Cause the school upon break now. Yeah. High school, primary school gone upon break. So couple of days some now we're into the month of June. So then I got prepared to go to summer class and thing. People are there, me now. This house. MH, pick up yourself. Come on, people are here. Most of the house them we ended up on the compound, yeah. A two car, two cars each, husband, wife. So them drop it. And if them have an extra car, after the son, or if a niece or nephew come over, them have a car to drive. Yeah, man. Yeah. Let me see. Oh yes, I forgot to try upload a video for later on. Mm. Yeah, but I try a thing the other day, but it never did work out. So I have to get back into the old rhythm and just make video. I've been making video a couple days now on a straight every day. I make a video, release one last night, Sunday night, one Saturday night, one Friday night. I think one supposed to be release. I'm count Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, one one supposed to release later for Monday. So I make sure space it out a whole heap of time. I was trying to make a video like for every other day, but it now work out for me. So I go try and make a video every day like I'm used to do, but try not to get burnout. I try work on the part there. 'Cause you know my thing is as a blogger, we bloggers we do the research on bloggers. Bloggers talk about everything, storytelling, everything. So a vlogger now have a niche. They don't have a niche. Come and talk about things more YouTube, talk about everything. So I won't tell the name of the video. I just speak it out for myself. I make 4 videos from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at a 4. I release upload one for later on. That will be 5. And me I come back out with other more videos. Because that's what I used to do it back then. I just started out on the YouTube streets. I used to make video every day. Every day. I get back into the rhythm of it. Back to that again. I'm realize something, the more you keep putting out, it better for your watch hours. So that is it, my people. Yeah, make sure I pack up my mango then and do what I have to do. Make it run over some more or an hour. We don't go too long on this live stream. When I is asking for support. Use one of my device them and run one of our playlists. See if that can help or hope other people in Mina Circular playing their part. Because this is a team effort. Team works where the dream works. You by yourself cannot do it. You need camaraderie. So, is there such a word? People pulling together with you for the good of all. Yeah, man, they are give thanks. They are give thanks. hmm That is it. Yeah, I'll leave it right here. So, look more.